Okay, we're going to learn now how to use the formula for gravitational potential energy, which is GPE, that stands for gravitational potential energy, equals M, which is the mass in kilograms, times by G, which is a constant that we'll learn about in a minute, times H, which is the height above the ground or whatever other surface we're measuring against in meters. So let's look at a scenario. Here we have a rock. This rock has a mass of 1 kilogram. It is 5 meters above the ground. Let's work out how much gravitational potential energy it has. So we start with the formula GPE equals M times G times H. And we start substituting in the values that we know. We know that the mass is 1 kilogram. We know the height is 5 meters above the ground. But what is G? So G is the gravitational field strength, and that's just fancy terms that means how strong is gravity. So all our calculations are going to happen at the surface of the Earth. And at the surface of the Earth, the gravitational field strength is 9.8 newtons per kilogram. So that means for every kilogram of mass that you have at the surface of the Earth, there is a force due to gravity of 9.8 newtons. So let's go back to that formula, M times G times H. We'd substituted in the mass and the height. Now we can substitute in the gravitational field strength of 9.8 newtons per kilogram. We can do a calculation on that. GPE equals 49. But we know that, again, this is a quantity. It needs units. So we say that the gravitational potential energy is 49 joules. So that 1 kilogram rock held 5 meters above the ground had 49 joules of gravitational potential energy. Let's go back to the rock, but let's change some of those values. This time the mass is 100 grams, not 1 kilogram, and the height above the ground is 50 centimeters, not 5 meters. We know in these formulas that mass always needs to be in kilograms, so we need to convert that 100 grams to 0.1 kilograms, and that, in this particular formula, height must always be given in meters. So we've got to convert that 50 centimeters to meters. So height equals 0.5 meters. Let's go to the formula. GP equals M times G times H, which equals 0.1 kilograms times 9.8 newtons per kilogram times 0.5 meters. We calculate those to get 0.49. We need units, so gravitational potential energy in this case is 0.49 joules of energy.